This is a true life story. The name and the location has been changed. From last edition on True Life Story. Few days after this incident, Ayo was alone in the class when Bimbo, in company of 5 of her friends, were playing behind Ayo's class, and they were discussing about teachers that are good, kind, and loving, and the ones that are very wicked. Bimbo mentions Ayo's mom's name and said, "Mrs. Alade is a very wicked woman. She behaves as if she is not a mother." Miss Kuti must have observed Ayo's mom and got to know that one of her greatest weaknesses was she does not like to be wholly committed to her children's life, because he always said, "I wish I had an opportunity to keep my children with relatives, which will help me sponsor them from primary education to higher institution. By so doing, I will be free from every responsibility towards any of them. The child will be the one working for the relative, and the relative will in turn sponsor the child to school, just as if the child is working and she is being paid by being sent to school." It was because of this her nonchalant attitude towards her children that made Miss Kuti. Miss Kuti did all she was doing to Ayo and Afe, her younger children. So for her to have her way, she always give Ayo her used clothes, scarves, and so on, which made Ayo's mom to believe whatever happened to her was a sacrifice she had to pay for the gift. Secondly, she believed since she had a grade 2 certificate, she had what she can rely on that will sustain her till death, and she doesn't need any of her children when she grows old. So whatever becomes of her children was their luck. They must bear their cross gallantly all alone. So with this mindset, her children has no meaning to her. She often say she wish she had not married in life, that she would have been single and be happy enjoying what she was earning as a classroom teacher. Just as it's often said that a death clock is correct twice a day, that was what happened on one fateful evening between Miss Kuti and Ayo. On this fateful day of pleasant surprise by Miss Kuti, she called Ayo after the evening meal and told her to bring her English textbook, and she gave her an assignment that she should do it in her old exercise book. This instruction and assignment was a surprise to Ayo. However, she did it and submitted it to her. Miss Kuti marked the assignment and Ayo scored 70%. She corrected her mistake and told her to master the corrections. The following day in the class, Miss Kuti gave the same assignment to the class as examination question. Unfortunately for Ayo, she scored 70% again. Miss Kuti was not happy and scolded Ayo in the class, but reprimanded her for scoring the same mark both at home and in the school. Ayo was not happy with the statement, but she felt sorry for herself because she wished she had a better score. After all, she has truly been taught the same exercise at home. Just like the Bible says, "Surely there is an end, and your expectation shall not be cut off." The academic year came to an end, and Miss Kuti wanted her class to stage Abraham's story as their end of the year play. But how to get the right person to act in the position of Hagar was the problem of the entire class. She made Ayo to rehearse it, but she didn't get it. So she cancelled the idea due to lack of manpower. During the end of the academic year party, sent forth and prize giving day was part of the program in that day. God helped Ayo, so she and Felicia took first position in the class, and they were given each an exercise book, a biro, a ruler, and a pencil. Ayo was promoted to primary 4, her mom class. Though Ayo was very happy for the promotion, however, right from that day, the fear of her next class, which was her mom's statutory class, gripped her, but she had no choice than to carry her cross and continue with her education. The school was on holiday, and luckily for Ayo and her younger brother Afe, their dad was at home. But something happened between Ayo, Afe, and Gbemi, the girl living with Miss Kuti. One fateful afternoon during the holiday, when Ayo's family were back from farm, Ayo's dad was going to the next commercial town, Ikaga, to get something in preparation towards his resumption for the new academic session. And as he was on his way waiting for commercial vehicle, Ayo and Afe went to their dad to give them money for sweet and biscuit, which he gave them. Gbemi, the girl living with Miss Kuti, was also there with them, so they quickly bought 3 sweets. As they were there, Miss Kuti came closer. By the time they were buying the sweet, and she stylishly eyed Ayo. This made Ayo afraid, as she did not know what Miss Kuti might do to her. She told Afe that Miss Kuti was looking at them, so they should give her part of the sweet, which Afe disagreed with. But since Ayo was older, she went to Miss Kuti and gave her the sweet by saying, "Auntie, take from this sweet." Miss Kuti collected all the sweet from them, to the disappointment of the kids. Afe was not happy, and he retorted, "But I said we should not give her the sweet." Ayo replied, "But with the way she was looking at us, she could have beaten us if we eat the sweet without giving her." Afe replied, "Why will she beat us for the sweet? Our daddy gave us the money for them. If she beat us, let's report to her dad when she's back from Ikaga." Ayo replied, "What if she beat us when our dad was not around? So let's be quiet." Next edition on True Life Story. He didn't kneel down as instructed. He made sure he was not unjustly treated. Ayo, who is older, should be wiser. Their dad now asked, "Why allow Miss Kuti treating our children like an animal?" She replied, "It was because he doesn't want them to be covetous." This made their dad to be very sad, and he went to Miss Kuti and told her to stop giving his children corporal punishment. As usual, Ayo's mom was so angry that she started talking to her husband rudely. Thanks for watching this video, and don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.